Before we start, I want to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. When it comes to American basketball, the NBA not only has a great deal of intense matches to offer, but a lot of drama and on-court fights as well. Playing in such close quarters is never easy, and it's only natural that sometimes players get into heated moments that are later publicized by the paparazzi. So, which moments are the best ones in history? Warriors Jail Blazers. This fight happened right after the game had ended, but it'll always be befuddling how there's no video evidence of this fight happening. This was right after Rasheed Wallace hit a buzzer-beater jump shot to win the game. However, both Chris and Bonzi were of the opinion that Rasheed was involved in foul play. After the match, Chris Mills and Bonzi Wells were seen shoving Rasheed, and things got worse when Troy Murphy jumped in and started throwing punches. The fight was so bad that the referees were unable to break it up, and eventually police had to step in and do their job. Also, Rasheed Wallace nearly rushed the stands to fight a fan that threw beer at him, but was restrained. Talk about an eventful episode that the camera missed. Celtics Rockets. This fight gets bonus points because it's the only fight that occurred in the NBA Finals. To be honest, Ralph Sampson wasn't entirely wrong by going after the much smaller Jerry Schitting, because there is no way he or his Rockets team could beat the greatest team ever in any other way. And even so, I'm not sure the Rockets even won this fight. Bill Walton's takedown of Sampson turned the tides of the fight in the Celtics' favor. Regardless of who won the fight, a couple of days later, the Celtics won their 16th championship, and the Rockets went home empty-handed. It's sad to think that the Rockets tried so hard but still couldn't gain the love they won from their fans. Knicks Nuggets Brawl. Even after seeing Carmelo Anthony play for so many years, we still underestimate his arm strength. This fight can definitely be labeled as one of the most iconic punches in the NBA, when Carmelo punches Jared Jeffries after a foul play. Thankfully, they both ran away about as fast as they could before David Stern could hand out a 15-game suspension. It's ironic because 5 years after he played a major role in a brawl against the New York Knicks, Carmelo is now a New York Knick. Bulls-Knicks Brawl. How many NBA matches have we seen where emotions spilled over in a playoff game and a brawl ensued? Probably too many to keep track of. This one will always stick out though, because of where the fight happened. The fight spilled out into the first couple rows of the stand, and landing right in front of Commissioner David Stern. JoJo English faced a 1-game suspension as a penalty, while Derek Harper had a 2-game suspension because he initiated the fight. I think it'll be a long time before anyone forgets the expression David Stern had when the players collapsed at his feet. Shaq and Charles Barkley. Usually most NBA fights make the audience worried because they're concerned about having their favorite players injured. But this fight will always be remembered as fondly, because of how lightly the players took it. When they were immediately broken up on court, the men had no option but to settle their differences off the court. Both stars decided to battle against each other in golf, and the loser would have to wear a Speedo to the beach in front of all the cameras. It should come to no surprise that Shaq ended up beating Sir Charles in golf, and likely would have beat Barkley if they let the fight continue. Robert Parrish and Bill Laimbeer. Everyone who follows the NBA knows how much Bill Laimbeer likes to involve himself in arguments and fight them out on the court. This is probably why no one liked him, resulting in him having a hard time getting teams to sign with him. One day after the playoff match, Robert Parrish did what many players would have loved to done, and landed a few solid punches on Bill while fighting for a rebound. Robert's popularity was probably the reason why he didn't get a penalty, and was allowed to play after an informal apology. Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller. If you thought Reggie Miller was bold for fighting Kobe Bryant, then you've probably forgotten about how Reggie wasn't even afraid to take on Michael Jordan. No star was too big for Reggie, and he messed with the biggest of them here. Looking at it in retrospect, it probably wasn't his brightest idea, considering Jordan went on to score 40 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, dished out 8 assists, and had 6 steals. But then again, Jordan was probably going to do that anyway. Reggie may have gone on to become NBA star, but if he thought he could beat Michael Jordan, he had another thing coming. The NBA will always have the popularity it does because of how much drama it provides when a match isn't going on. The board has always tried its hardest to keep these heated moments under wrap, but fights like this are simply too big to forget about. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch 2 videos on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you next video.